This video is for the Light Bulb Energy Lab. So here I've got 3 different lamps set up with 3 different kinds of light bulbs. So I have an LED light emitting diode bulb. I also have an incandescent light bulb. So you can see the filament inside. And then last I have a CFL, a compact fluorescent light. They're the swirly looking ones. So what I'm going to do is place each of our 3 light bulbs over a thermometer. And then I'm going to turn them on for 5 minutes and then another 5 minutes and record the temperature at the 5 and 10 minute mark. So I'll show you the rest of my setup here. So they're all plugged in. So I have some form of energy coming from our grid and then moving from our grid to the wires, and then from the wires to each of the light bulbs. So the most efficient light bulb would be able to take that energy coming from our wall there and turn it into just light energy. An inefficient light bulb would not only take that energy and turn it into light energy, but it would also turn it into heat energy. So we're going to compare each of our 3 bulbs and see which are the most efficient and which are the least efficient. So you can notice my different experimental groups, the different light bulbs, and then I have a control group here which doesn't have a light on it at all. So if I see a change in temperature in my control group, I'll know it was just because my room got warmer. It had nothing to do with the light bulbs. So it's important to have that control group. So other things, let's see, I have some constants. I'm using kind of all the same setup. Hopefully I've got all of my lights pretty close to the same distance from the thermometers there. I think that's it. Let's see. So what I need to do before I start is get some baseline temperatures. Because even though obviously I've got the same temperature in the room, not all my thermometers necessarily read the same thing. You know, my equipment could be a little bit different. So we're going to use the Celsius side, and if I look at my thermometer, it looks like between like the 20 and 30, I've got 10 lines. So each of them is worth 1 degree Celsius. So when I read my thermometer there, looks like it's about at 22 degrees Celsius under my compact fluorescent light. And under my incandescent, looks like it reads 24. Oh, see, there we go. That's why we get a baseline temperature. And under my LED, looks like I got 22. And my control looks like it's at about 24 degrees Celsius. Okay, so I'm going to turn on my lights. And then I'm going to come back in 5 minutes and see if which ones change temperature the most, and that will tell me which ones are the least efficient, because they're not only taking that energy from the grid and turning it into light energy, they're also turning it into heat energy, which is not useful to us. I might also see a slight difference in ones that are more efficient.